So today I'm going to be showing you a little bit about your recorder. So for fourth graders, this will be your introduction to recorder, and we do have some fifth graders that maybe weren't here last year and this is their first year of playing recorder. So before you get started on recorder karate, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the instrument, how to use it, and more importantly, how to make the best sound possible. So the first thing I want to tell you about your recorder is how to clean it. Make sure before you play your recorder that you clean it very well. The recorder is made of plastic, so it can go in the dishwasher, but make sure you put it on the top rack so that it doesn't melt or get warped or anything. The next thing I want to talk to you about is the pieces. Now, you never want to take your recorder apart because you really don't have any need to, but in case something gets twisted or messed up, I want you to know how to fix it. The recorder has three different parts. There's the bottom, this is what we call the head joint, and then the body. So the body is going to be like this. You are going to put the head joint on top, and you want to make sure that this part lines up perfectly with your letters. There we go. So there's your recorder so far. You check and make sure it all lines up. And then at the bottom, you are going to make sure that the circle lines up with the rest of them. All right, so if you take a look at my recorder, this is all in a beautiful line. And now your recorder's finished. To be where you move your fingers in order to make the different notes. You're going to be using some on your left hand, some on your right hand, and then you have one on the back that you're going to be using as well. So make sure that when you're looking at your music, if it says one finger on the front, make sure it could be one finger on the front by itself, or it could be one finger on the front and the one on the back too. So make sure you're paying attention to which holes you need to press. Recorder is in your left hand. So you'll take your fingers, and I know it's going to look different on the video, but for me, this is my left hand. Your thumb covers the back hole. 1, 2, 3. You never, ever, ever use your left hand pinky. Say that with me. Here we go. You never, ever, ever use your left hand pinky. And one more time. Here we go. You never, ever, ever use your left hand pinky. Sorry, I had to think about it. At the beginning of learning to play the recorder, you don't really need your right hand, so you can just kind of balance the bottom to make sure that you don't drop it and that your hand doesn't get tired, but make sure you're not covering one of these holes because it's going to change your sound. We know what the recorder looks like, how to take it apart, put it back together. We know what to do with our hands. Let's talk about how to make sound on the recorder. When you make sound, you want to make sure that you are not using a ton of air. If you get your recorder and you make a ton of air in the instrument, it's ugly, it's gross, we don't want it. My dog just got scared. You can't see it on camera, but he was very scared. That is not the kind of air that you want to use. You want to use the kind of air that is very soft and very warm. So what I like to do, you hold your hand up in front of your face, and you're going to act like your hand is a window, like in the car, and you want to fog it up. Probably look very weird, but that's the kind of air we want. You don't really want to hear it. Listen. You're going to put your thumb on the back hole. First finger, you want to press really, really hard. And in fact, you want to make sure you get little circles on your fingers. I call them Cheerios. You want to make sure that you're pressing the holes hard enough to where no air is escaping. So me then you, me then you, me then you. Try that on your own. Here you go. Beep, 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 beep. Try it again, and here you go. Beep, 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 beep. And stop. If for some reason it wasn't sounding like it's supposed to in the video, always check. Am I using soft air? And is the hole covered all the way? Watch what happens if I don't cover the hole all the way. This is the sound we want. This is the sound we don't want. You see how it's not covered all the way? Watch what happens. We don't want that sound. Make sure you cover the holes all the way. Me then you, me then you. Your turn, here you go. Beep, 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 beep. One more So the note that you were just playing is note B. Now I don't recommend that you write on your recorder, but for the sake of the video, I wrote on there for you. So that is note B. So anytime you see a B in your music, you're gonna play it like that. But your first few songs have the letters B, A, and G. So if you're at B and you wanna get to A, you just put down another finger. Listen. B, A, B and A again. B, A. Your turn. Ready, set, try your best, soft air. B, A. Try it again, now here we go. B, A. Now let's add G. So to get to G, it is thumb, 1, 2, and 3. Your thumb is always covering this back hole. Look at my thumb, I got a Cheerio on there. So you're always covering the back hole, B, A, and G. Watch again. Try your best, soft air, here you go. B, A, G. Shh, again. B, A, G. Those are the first 3 notes that you're going to be using on your recorder. Now that this video is over, go take a look at some of the other videos that have to do with each of the songs in our Recorder Karate unit. So find your first song, Hot Cross Buns, and watch the video, and I'm going to help you learn how to play that song. I hope that you enjoy your recorder. I hope you enjoy Recorder Karate, and I can't wait to see your videos. Bye, guys.